Okay, good morning or afternoon or whenever you're watching this. I'm Tom from Comics, Cards, and Collectibles, 724 Cleveland Avenue Southwest on the fringes of beautiful downtown Canton. I'm in a pretty good mood today because you know what? It's finally verified. We are we'll just start with it's Friday, May 8th, 2020, and we are 4 days away from opening. That's right, it's verified that retail is allowed to open up on Tuesday, May 12th. And since we are technically a retail store, we're going to be opening up. So mark your calendars, get ready, come on down. We're going to let you in here about three at a time. Um, okay, today in history, on in 1884, Harry S. Truman, the 33rd president of these United States, was born. And a little known fact, the S in Harry S. Truman's name stands for nothing. He just had an S. In 1940, Peter Benchley, author of Jaws and the Deep, was born. In 1794, the United States Post Office was established. So if you happen to see your postal carrier out there today, give him a wave and wish him a happy birthday for his corporation. And in 1886, yeah, Tony looks puzzled. 1886, an Atlanta pharmacist named John Pemberton invented Coca-Cola. So again, if you need to celebrate, hoist one or two of them. Okay, as always, eat, take your meds, and I know all about that right now. Stay hydrated and exercise. Yeah, get some exercise. Keep in shape. And it's time for the job jar, and it looks like we have three left. So we're just going to redo everything and start fresh next time we do one of these with the job jar full from everything. We'll have some repeats. But here's three that we suggest you do. You don't have to. Perform an act of kindness, even if it's something like spraying the air freshener after you finish in the bathroom, or cleaning up after the dog. you know, not waiting for your spouse to do all the work. It's an act of kindness. Okay. Second, look at pictures of puppies online, and not just the sweater type. just the cute little, well, they're cute too. Anyway, yeah, just everybody always puts a lot of cat stuff out there. Start looking for the puppies. Puppies are cool. And this is important. This is really important. Clean the lint trap in your dryer because that can cause fires. You got to be really, really careful. So this would be a good time to remember to get downstairs and check that out because I had the weirdest thing. My vent that goes outside has a trap at the end of it, and I didn't realize that because I've only been in the house a while. And I was getting my clothes weren't just weren't drying, so I went out to see, and there's this big chunk of lint at the end of it that you could have like built a house out of. So yeah, get that stuff done. Now, because Ohio is about to reopen, I thought it'd be time for us to add a new section. Because what the heck? So we're going to do a Canton history today. And anybody who knows me, if you've been in the shop, I've got pictures of old Canton buildings then and now and things like that. I'm a big Canton history buff. So here's a story. Now this takes place at the turn of the former century on January 1st of 1901. So technically the first day of the 20th century. A very prominent family who I'm not at liberty to use their name because litigation still can exist. Their youngest son Benjamin turned 21. And to celebrate, the entire family went out to Bender's restaurant, which was already around by then. to have a birthday celebration. And on that day, Benjamin, for the first time in his life, had eggs Benedict. Now, I don't know how many people have had eggs Benedict, but the key to the eggs Benedict is the hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise sauce is a very hard sauce to make. So he had this, and he was absolutely swept away by the taste of it. But he decided that Canton, Ohio probably isn't the central greatest place for something like this. So, with the permission of his family, who had a very large farm that he was really needed at, but since it was winter, they could spare him a little bit. He decided to go as his birthday gift, sort of to himself, on an excursion to find where he could get the best eggs Benedict. So he started off traveling all around Ohio. And after, like 3 weeks, he wasn't satisfied. So he continued and he headed south and then across the southern to the western states out to California. Now, by this time, 4 months had passed, and his family is wiring him, we need you to come back, Benjamin. And I'm sorry, I can't, I'm on a quest. So he went north in California and then across the great Northwest and back, and he finally ended up in New York, and he still was not satisfied. And in his mind, he believed that Europe is the place. So he worked his way across on a steamship, and once there, he did odd jobs and such, and all through England and Ireland and Scotland, and then over to Paris and Spain, and he took everywhere. And finally, after a year and a half, he gave up. He figured that was it. So he wired his family and said, I'm coming home. And of course, it took him a while to get there because, again, he had to work his way back, and then once even in the States, had to, get back to Ohio. So his family, as a prodigal son type of thing, decided to throw a huge party for him to welcome him back. And in the meantime, his mother learned to make eggs Benedict, and that was going to be what she was going to do, was serve him that. And so finally that night he gets home. There's a big celebration there, just happy to see him. And finally they sit down, and his mother proudly brings out this plate of eggs Benedict. And he's a little hesitant. Mom's a good cook, and he takes a hesitant bite, and he is amazed at how good this is. He has found the best eggs Benedict ever, and it was right in his own home. So there you go. There's a little Canton history for you. So I guess, okay, wait. There is a moral. And of course, the moral is, oh, there's no place like home for the hollandaise. Oh, wait, I just checked. That was story time. Okay, that was for Steve. Steve actually requested that story. So, Steve, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for me. I'm going to get off of here before, you people show up with the torches and the pitchforks. I'm here if you need us. Hang in there. We're just days away. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. Take care of the people you love. Take care of yourself. And I'm here if you need me. Have a great day.